Just your story, that the reason I'm going this long-winded answer really, or conversation, is to say I got inspired by hearing that you as an engineer took a turn to help people and better their lives. It's actually something I want to do as well with my life, but more around I guess in an Indian way, I would say it's kind of like a mix of like a meditation guru plus psychological, intellectual, sword fighting plus like knowing the ins and outs of physical health. Like that's kind of my background now a little bit. So it's more or less like when I talk to people that are struggling with any situation in their life, it's more about seeing the bigger picture. And also how in our culture, in Indian culture, they talk about Atma and all that, how we are not really, it shouldn't be too attached to things. And really now that I know that from an experiential layer from my life, having meditated and all that stuff, I feel very compelled to show people the truth of of their life, which is like, yeah, you have some psychological drama that's giving you a lot of headache and trouble, but ultimately that's not who you are in your core, right? In your natural state, that's not who you are. So let's do something now to get you to that peaceful place, which is if you ever heard any of my videos, I always talk about you are peace and love, but you forgot. And a lot of times I have to dissect that for people. And it's really like, where does your love come from? Where is your peace coming from? Find the source of that. That's the place where you will have to go to get rid of any of this, tension.
I will ask you to request to pause here. Your thinking is correct, but here what I want you to understand, this model doesn't sell. Like your model is what I know I'm giving. Okay, and it is mostly a philosophical model. Now the model is nowadays the Android generation. What is the Android generation? They want an instant result.
Yeah.
They are instant gratification for everything. Now press the button. They want a movie available, video available, games available, okay, drinks available. So they did not know the value of effort. They want instant.
Right.
You tell me the philosophy. Another reason why I learned a subject called NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. Richard Bandler from California, I came here, and there he talks of he is actually an engineer. He's not a psychologist. He was little unhappy with the psychological group because different people have got different interpretation. Nobody talks a common identification. He grouped many of psychological groups into, he grouped them into one subject called neuro-linguistic programming. It is psychology, but he calls it a mathematical. What a neuro is mind, L is the language of the mind, and programming is what? A sequence of habits.
Yes.
So here, it's not about mind programming. This is the technique which made me the difference. Now you have to have latest methods. And one more thing. This I combine. NLP is my backend technique, because what actually NLP is a technique where I say I have to get a result. I will produce a result. If you're not getting result, there are only two mistakes. Either I am not teaching you properly or I am not doing it properly. There is no third mistake.